Okay, now that you have made your resource sheet available like this, we need to assign each person to the project that you're going to do. So this is the third part 3 of the video that I've made. So you click here, the Gantt chart, you select task sheet, so in this video I'm going to do the tracking together with this one. So if you come back to your task sheet, this is the navigation for task sheet. This button here is only for the cost, but here is for the resource as I've already shown. Okay, so now we are here. We need to locate each person with what he's supposed to do here. For the starting of the kickoff meeting, we are going to assign the project manager, at least one programmer, and also we need the system analysis. So here is okay. So you click on your enter key. Okay, let me make it like this. Now if you look at something here, let me make it big like this. If you look at something here, you see that the percentage of the person the work is going to do is available here, and what the first person, the project manager, is not having a percentage because it's being recognized as 100% already. So now we're able to develop for the project for the kickoff meeting. Okay, now let's assign for the project charter. So project charter, we need the project manager, and also we need at least one of the programmers will be fine. So that one too has been assigned. Okay, so now let me make it such a way that you see the Gantt chart also. If you want to see the Gantt chart, I told you this is the navigation of it. So here is it. So click here. Okay, click here for the Gantt chart to see and change as you've seen this. Every time that I assign a person here, you see how it is bright iron, but here is the cost rate. So as you change it to Gantt chart here, you change it back to entry sheet to make it nice. Okay, I think that is nice here. So now let's make it like this and start writing our names for the resource names there. Okay, so I think that's nice here, better than the previous one. And I'll show you how to navigate. You go to Gantt chart, you go to entry, and you'll be getting something like this. All right, let's continue on. So let's continue. Okay, now that we're able to assign this one to the project manager and one of the programmers, we also move on to the charter sign. For the charter sign being one of the milestone there, so I think we can make it for the project manager to use it. So project manager will be the one to be assigned to this one for the project charter. Okay, and we also come here for the develop project plan. Develop project plan, at least we need the same thing here. We need the project manager and also we need 2 programmers for it. Okay, so you click here, you select bright, you select 2 programmers. I think that will be fine for this part. And view project plans. To view project plans, one of the programmers can just do that. Okay, I think here is supposed to be programmer, not the system analyst. So here is fine. So when we come here, the same thing is for here is one of a system analyst and one of the the project manager, system analyst and the project manager. So you have to know them, how you have assigned them already in the resource sheet. Okay, so here the third that's the project plans approved. So that one for the improvement of the project, at least the project manager is supposed to do that. So we come to the analyst stage. The analyst stage, we need 2 programmers, one programmer and one system analyst to do that. So system analyst and let's say 1 programmer here. So that's their work. So another one too, as the design of the system, we need 2 programmers. For implementation too of the system too, we need 2 For preparing the final project report, we can just assign the system analyst to do that. So Prosper will do that, and also present final project. System analyst is supposed to do that for here. So I'm saying this academic purpose, and also project completion. So finally the project manager will come and inform that the project has been completed. So now that we're able to insert each person what is supposed to do in the project that we are building, so this is how we are going to do it. So now we're able to do this. We need to track our process. This is how we have made it in such a way that after that we are going to generate a report and end this video. So it will be just short. So here is it. Everybody has something to do in the project that we are going to develop. So here we need to track. This one is an entry. This is how we think the project should be. Right now, as project is being undertaken, so we have to click this button here. So one thing I have to show is this button can turn your project upside down. See how the closing is now first here. Double click here, and also it will turn to the first page. So in case you see this, don't get worried. All right, you just turn it like that. That's it. Okay. So as you have made this area, you see these buttons which will be shown here. All right, which will be shown here on every project which have been assigned. So the red is something else. The red over allocated resource. All right, the red is over allocated resource. So as it has shown here. So the person, some people are working much in the project, and it's fine. So now it has happened this way. We need to track. Click here, right click it, and select tracking. So we are going to track. This is the actual or the real world scenario here, what is going on physically. All right, so now our starting date, let's choose our starting date as we started the real project. So let's say that we are supposed to start on, that was 9th. I chose 9th for our starting project. All right, so let's say we actually followed it. So we followed it, and now we have remainder of 8 days. Okay, so immediately that's how the project was already there, assumed. Now we have 2 days that we have used. All right, so let's say we finished, let's say 12, and this is the cost that we incurred, and we spent 52 hours in our project, and completion was 100%. This is how we are tracking our progress. All right, so the same thing, this one, it depends on how the real world situation is. So our starting date, we ended at 12 here, so probably we can start 11 here. It's not wrong because we are still in the time here. You can start 11 and also end at 13 here. So we are following the path here. So we are probably left with 1 day as we inserted before there. So it's just working as how we have even plot already. So now we have left with 1 day here. So let's say that we started at, let's say 13th, and we ended at 13th. All right, so it's 100%, meaning we're able to even utilize our day. All right, okay, so 0 days left. All right, so we used it well. So now we use 4 days instead of the 5 that we suggested in our previous project, and we made a cost of 23,200 Ghana cedis. We spent 52 hours. So this one, you keep on doing it as time goes on. The same thing here. So let's say 14th. So I'll end this here so that you see what is going on. Our cost is already been assigned if you watch the other video, and every time I insert for 34 hours and many things, each person has been shown there what he's doing. So now let's go here to the entry sheet and find something out. So now whenever we're able to insert it, the program will just tick 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 summary. You get to know that this is what is actually happening. Okay, this is what is actually happening. So just put it in mind, some of the actual things that we are going to do in real life can affect the entry table, which is normal. Okay, can be more than what we have estimated or can be less than what we have estimated through the entry table. So you can navigate around. Okay, so now that you are able to do this, at least we can generate some small report about it. So let's click here on it, select actual cost here. Now it's worth of report here. There's a lot of report that you can generate if you are asked to generate, and you save it and place it there. Okay, you save it and you place it to where you are working. So now we are ending this video. A lot of reports you can generate around, and this is how it is. Thank you for watching.